Son. So, it's you and me, son. It's okay. Right, Mama Son? Son, I have to arrange, son. I didn't change my clothes, my dress. Son, I didn't change my clothes. It's okay. It's only you and me and Mama San right now. Wait a minute, son, because you know why? I have to turn on my thing in here, so that's why. Yeah. Son. Yeah, I have to turn on the thing. So, son, I didn't change my clothes, son. It's okay. Because it's only you and me. Son, see ba, son? Yeah, wait a minute. Because I have to click all my things over here, Mama San. That's why. And imagine, son, how many I turn on, son? 10. 10. So, tell Joe, son, to watch me, son, live. How about Joe? Huh? Yeah, because it's only half only, son. Oh, Nila Masiba. Hi, Nila Masiba. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Nila Masiba. Son, Nila Masiba is the sister-in-law of the husband of Alpon. Alpon Masiba. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, I have to ask Heidi if when the next raffle draw, you know? Yeah. So, the topic for today is the 15 smart dogs bred, Uh, these doggies are very smart or intelligent dogs. So, the border collie is one of the smart dogs, you know. This dog is very brilliant. Herding dogs have been keeping flocks of sheep safe throughout Scotland and Wales for centuries, and shepherds often refer to them as the perfect shepherding dog. In addition to learning cues quickly, these dogs are. Hi, good morning to Meljed. This dog is talks without much supervision. Nimble, athletic, and observant border collies have continually done well in agility competition, dominating competition like the prestigious Crafts International in their native UK. So this dog is one of intelligent dog, Mama San. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this dog is look like, we have a dog like this before. It's a blacky dog, Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the next one is this one. I really like this dog, is a poodle. I'm sure already. Meljid knows poodle dogs. I like to get this dog too, and are depth hunters, effective water dogs, and some of the brightest dogs you're going to come across. The poodle dogs of all sizes carry a high degree of intelligence, but the standard is the one best equipped to utilize those smarts. Thanks to his greater size and strength, underneath all those curls, the standard poodle sports a strong, slender body that makes him a great swimmer and excellent. So this is the poodle dogs. This one, yeah, it's brown color, huh? Mm-hmm. No, I already show my thing here, but I am late in my other accounts in here. So that's a poodle dog, one of the smartest dog. And the next one is German Shepherd. This one is Shepherd is love being outdoors and best suited for owners who lead active, healthy lifestyle. And the breed, this dog is priced for everything from show competitions to home protection, to military and police work. So this German Shepherd dog is used for the like military or a police officer. Usually they using this for to smell something, especially at the airport or wherever, because they're very smart, deeply loyal and eager to please. Well-trained German Shepherd makes excellent family pets as well. And the first genuine canine movie star, Ren Tenten, was a German Shepherd. And that's not a coincidence. They learn and retain new skills with alarming speed and consistency. And they have the physical gifts to accomplish truly astonishing feats. German Shepherd born purebreds tend to have pretty serious issues with hip, yeah, because they're a big and like a big dog, so they have a problem regarding the hip, or hip dysplasia as the age. So a lot of people who buy them as pups, so they just buy them like pups or puppy. They'll see them slow down dramatically around age 8. So this German dog is pretty big. This one, yeah. So this doggy is very friendly and using for the police or military to smell something, especially the police if they're doing what do you call that? And there's a crime, the crime. They're just using this kind of dogs because to smells like something, to so that they can get um, what do you call that, Mama San? Uh, oh, I was reading here. Somebody stole their doorbell. I have a message showing up. And for evidence, I mean, the dogs, they're very smart and they really like, I mean, if they're like during the crime and the dogs, they can smell something and they can find evidence. So the next one is the Golden Retriever, coming in just behind the German Shepherd. And the Golden Retrievers are beloved for their affable, people-pleasing, joyous, and nature. But in addition, for being uh, some of the friendliest dogs alive. So this Golden Retriever is very friendly dog. And also they are also among the smartest dog and help make them excellent choices for service and therapy dogs, as well as working as search and rescue dogs, hunting dogs, and champion field and obedience competition animals as well. So this dog is very loyal and also very helpful. Uh, so Mama San, maybe you can have this in the Philippines or to Belgian or Nila Masiva. Yeah, I'm looking for a doggy. My manang told me I need to get a dog with not hairy, because the hairs of the dog can make us allergic. And I'm allergic of the dogs, or I'm allergic of also the cats. But I'm trying to get a dog because of BVG, because uh, she's very like uh, lonely or bored at home. So the next one is Doberman Pinscher. This dog is long one of the world's premier protection dogs. That Doberman Pinscher is a physical specimen, almost without equal. Though they are fast, agile, and strong, this dog's greatest feature is their intelligence, which enable them to learn a variety commands and tasks quickly and allows owners to trust that they follow commands unerringly. So this dog, I've seen this a lot everywhere because of especially those police officers. Yeah, so they're very good. They're very smart and looking for the evidence. You know, especially during the crime things. So the next one is Shetland Sheepdog. This one is a big dog like Lassie. If you remember the show Lassie. Yeah. So Mama San, did you know the show Lassie? Huh? uh, on TV, you know. They're famous. That doggy is famous when I was during the 80s, you know. Oh, you know what? You maybe you have to find maybe next time, Nila, Miss Eva, maybe you have bring your cat to the shelter, you know, and also you maybe you find a cat with a boy, not a girl, because the a girl they're possible that get pregnant. And here in America, if we have a cat before, it's a girl. Her name is Mouse, you know. My husband brought it to the what you call it, the hospital for animals, and then the doctor for animals, the veterinarian, give our cat a shot so that she will not get pregnant. I'm not really sure if probably there is like that in the Philippines. If you go to the what you call that, in the veterinarian, they can give them a shot to something, to do something, and the cat will not get pregnant. The same our cat, you know, because our cat, before, she likes to go outside, especially if we forgot to close the door, and then she go out. Very sneaky cat. Then she go out, and then that's why that uh, my husband brought it to the doctor of the animals and give a shot. And also there's also a medicine to put on her body, like a fluid thing, so that the if there's an insects, or you know, uh, can kill the insects, the fluid thing to put on her body. So the Shetland sheepdog is bearing a close resemblance to their larger cousin, the collie. The Sheltie has been a consistent champion in obedience competitions almost since the moment of their recognition by the AKC. Much like their collie relatives, the Shetland sheepdog is remarkable intelligent breed as matter of necessity. As herders, they were required to keep a track of a large number of wandering animals for long periods of time without probations. This has created a small, nimble dog who is keenly observant and thrives on having a job to do. So, yeah, this look like Lassie, huh? Lassie dog, the one in the on the movie before, huh? Yeah, so this is the one. Shetland sheepdog. So the next one is the Labrador. That's what Delia told me. Labrador Retriever. Uh, these gregarious, hardworking hunting dogs are no slouches when it comes to brains, either. Not actually from Labrador. These dogs were originally used on fishing boats to jump into the water and retrieve the harpoon fish. Wow. Famously friendly, loves docile nature has become as much as hallmark of the breed as any of their physical characteristic. This drive to get along with everyone and to please their human companions, in particular, makes them excellent hunters and helps them excel in obedience, agility, and retrieving competitions. If you have an active lifestyles with a loving, intelligent dog who can keep up with you, this is your boy. So this dog is very loving dog. Maybe I will you know, my manang said to me, I need to get the dog with teeny or hair, very thin, or not a hairy dog. I was thinking also about a cat, you know. So this is the Labrador Retriever. Uh, we have a lot this like this in the Philippines, and Askal. We call that Askal dogs, because you can see this dog is outside, you know, like in on the road, wherever you can see these kinds of dogs, you know. But here, you know, I tell you, the important here in America, when it comes to animals, they're very they're very American people loves animals, you know, and like if I will take BBC to school to bus stop, I've seen so many people bringing their dogs, walking, you know, in the area where we are, where we live, you know, they love animals, you know, Yeah, most of them like I think not very, maybe I think usually dogs. Yeah, the white people really loves dog. You know, dogs really like because it's a companion. You know, especially if they're alone. You know, Locks, next one is a papillon. Locks and brains. These adorable little dogs have long been a favorite among royalty and aristocracy, thanks to their regal appearance and charming personalities. But inside is tiny, and this one is a very tiny dogs or a small dog. Plumheads is a first-rate mind. Papillion's delight is learning tricks and performing for people. Bring the center of attention and making people smile is practically the Papillon raison d'etre. I remember this dog. Take a look. Oh, good morning to Marcus Grino. Shout out to you, Marcus Grino. How are you? Yeah, I was just wondering to Marcus Grino, do you have a dog or cat at home? You know, I was just curious. Yeah. Uh, do you have how about Belgian? Do you have a cat or dogs at the house where you are? Yeah, I don't have cats and dogs. Before we have, but now no more, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I miss you too. And I'm looking for what do you call that? So do you have an animals at house or dogs or cat? You know the if you get a hairy dogs, I think that's the one that very makes you allergic. Yeah, I'm allergic of animals, cat and dogs, but uh, I'm changing my mind. I'm thinking not to get or what want to get or because of BVZ, you know. She's really bored. At least if there's an animals in the house, she can play with the dogs outside in the I mean in the backyard, you know. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to the shelter. Me and Delia we're going to the shelter because I promised to the animal shelter that will bring them pizza. So I will bring pizza. Me and Delia will bring pizza tomorrow to the animal shelter, and there's a dog there that like adult dogs in white color and it's not hairy and BBG likes that dog and I really don't know if that dog is still there but I will take a look tomorrow. Yeah, so the next dog is the most smartest dog is Rottweiler, perhaps one of the more surprising interests on the list. And Rottweiler has been a popular protection and a guard dog for decades, but perhaps without the same reputation for intellect as the German Shepherd. But make no mistakes, these guys are as quick on the pickup as anyone. Don't underestimate your ratty ability to learn a few tricks. You know, if the dog, if they learn how to, if a trained dog or house trained dog, it's easy for you because they don't pee or poo inside the house, you know. So that's the what I'm looking for. So um, this is the Rottweiler dog. It's a big dog, huh? So Marites Grino, do you have animals at home? You know? Yeah. I don't have animals at home. It was before we have, yeah, but we give it away. So the next one is the Australian cattle dog. You know, this one is very one of the smartest also. Famously devious feral dog, the dingo, the Australian cattle dog was a costume bred by British settlers, especially to handle. Ah, you don't have animals, okay? Yeah, it's really hard. Especially if yeah, it's really hard to have an animals in the house, especially nobody in the house, nobody will taking care, you know. At least me, I don't have work, so at least I can take care of the animal. You know, it's really hard to taking care also of the animals because it's pretty darn expensive, you know. Can you really? So you have a Japanese dog? So I was just wondering what is it the Japanese dog? It is a small or a big dog, you know? Yeah. So this Australian cattle dog is some of the finest herding dogs you're up to find. Cattle dogs are highly intelligent breed, capable of following herds for great distances and keeping their flocks in line for day at a time without supervision. On the home front, this translates to a quick learning, observant family, pit where wry sense of humor, and a affection for mischief. Keep in mind that even though they adapt well to city life, the Australian cattle dog is always going to be happiest with a job to do. So consider agility herding of fly ball competitions to keep him happy and engaged. So it's look scary to me. But it's one of the smartest dog. Yeah. So Mama San, we have a lot of dogs in the Philippines, like an Askal dog. Yeah. So shout out to Lizel Pabualan in Malaysia. I really know if she's watching, but she's sending me a message right now. I can't read it because I'm in the middle of live. So the next one is the Pembroke Welsh Corgi, one of the most popular cattle herding dogs in the world. So this one is one of the most popular. Shoves a big old drain into the little fussy body, like the other herding dogs on the list. Pembroke dog is smart enough to learn. Oh, so my friend Lizel Pabualan is watching right now in Malaysia. So Lizel Pabualan, I was just curious. Do you have animals at home? Mama San, you don't have cats or animals at home, huh? So this dog is his own devices for long periods of time. It's a skill that requires improvisation and critical thinking, skills that are in high demand among farm dogs of all stripes. And the intelligence has been purpose bred into the Pembroke's DNA at home. This is a very friendly dogs are happy to turn the intelligence towards learning tricks, playing games, and participating in agility. This is a pretty nice dog, goes work and not scary. See, it's a short dog but very smart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, before we have a Yorkie and a Basset dogs. A Basset dogs, a boy and a girl, because I just wanted to have a breeding dog, but the problem is the girl is sick, is not healthy. So my husband, he returned it to Iowa, and he wanted to file the case against the company because of they don't tell us the truth that the dog is not healthy until my husband died. I didn't finish the case. Yeah. So the next one is the miniature schnauzer. Oh, another dog that equally at home in the farm of or in an apartment. This one is a very hairy dog. The miniature schnauzer is an adaptable, friendly, quick learning companion who is highly trainable and able to handle a variety of tasks. These dogs loves to hunt and are long-time favorite on the agility course, where their keen observation skills and pattern recognitions comes especially handy. So this miniature schnauzer, it's hard to pronounce, but this is the one, huh? Uh, Mama San? I think the lady that I saw this morning when I took Z to bus stop, her dog is like this. It's kinda like this. Yeah, a very hairy dog. Uh, I really like the dog color white, especially the lots of hair. Yeah, but my manang said if I get a dog, not a hairy. Yeah. So the next one is the English Springer Spaniel. Uh-huh. The Make some of the most hardworking hunters you'll find. They've been bred specifically for working with humans in the field. So this one is very good for the field. So they take especially when to learning tasks required for flashing game birds as well as retrieving game. They can be trained to work off a boat and become adapted to the sound of gunfire, remarkable quickly as well. An important skill for hunting dogs is the ability to train to whistle. And English springers have long shown a particular adaptability to understanding nonverbal commands. So this is the English Springer Spaniel dog. It's look like a sad face. I mean sad dog. I mean the face. Uh, so Lisil Pawalan, maybe you can get a doggy in Malaysia, so that you will not be lonely. Yeah. So the next one is the Belgian Tervuren. This one is a hairy, a big dog and hairy. Terriers were bred by Belgian farmers to be both a herding dog and a guard dog. The Terv is happiest when he got a taxing job to do. And if you don't have the means to keep him active and thinking every day, you might want to look elsewhere or a pet. Hunters, farmers, and people who live very active lifestyle will find the term best to their liking because of their need for a job to focus on. Bored terms are smart enough to start looking for ways to amuse themselves, which will often mean finding ways to outsmart their human companions. But owners who can keep the team engaged and learning will reward it to see the dog genuine delight when they master our new task job. So everyone, I think we got an award for Bill's Pizza. Yeah, we are number one best pizza in the desert. I posted in Facebook the award. So this is the doggy. It's a big dog and hairy too. It could be maybe Mama San, you can be an allergy of this doggy, huh? Yeah, I'm very thankful. The truth is, I have so much going on lately, and I have a pimple in my butt, and then I'm waiting for a phone call from a surgeon so that I can have a surgery. And it bothered me, and I don't feel very good because it's too painful. Yeah, and I'm looking forward that the surgeon will call me regarding this matter. I'm having hard times to sit down. If I sit down in the car, I need to bring the foam like a donut style so that I can sit very well because it hurts. It's just in the area where I sit down. That's the one the pimple is in there. The doctor told me it called mass. Mass is then my doctor trying to open it. He opened it, and also he trying to squeeze it, but there's nothing came out. So that's the reason why that I need to have a surgery. Yeah, so my friends, I have so much going on. Yeah, that's why I have a problem that I couldn't share in social media, and it's really hard. So the last one is the Schipperke. Small dogs built for hard work, stealthy hunters. The little Schipperke is a natural born ratter and even a modern urban setting. How life for the hunt. Sheepdogs are highly intelligent dogs for whom early obedience training is a must. So this dog need a train. This doggy is a little dog but need to train. But this very smart. They drives us so high and their curiosity is so overwhelming that the innate explorers and will chase anything that catches their eye. So it's yeah, I'm in pain right now. I'm sitting here, but I'm in pain. So it's a good thing that once properly trained, they learn commands quickly and will happily come when called this doggy. So this is the shepherd dog. It's a small little thing, but once they train, they're very smart. Uh, so this is the last one. Yeah. Oh, Delia, I supposed to say goodbye. So Delia is online, is on right now. Yeah, Delia. Yeah, yeah. So friends, Delia is joining with us right now for a little bit. Delia, that was the last shipper doggy need to train, you know. So, oh, Delia, thank you very much for joining with me a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Susan said hi, Delia. Uh, so, Delia, are you home, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, oh, don't worry about it, Delia. You're very busy, though. You pick up your son. So, Delia, everybody, thank you for joining with me, you know. Yeah, thank you. Thank you to Marites Grigno, to Nila Basiba, and to Mel Jade, to Mama San. Yeah, Delia is very so. Delia, we're going to tomorrow. Maybe we have to take a look the doggy, huh? If they have a dog, yes, tomorrow, Delia. Maybe I'll check the dog. If you know, we're looking for a hairy, not a hairy dog. So everyone, thank you for joining with me. And to Marites Grigno, please drive safe. I love you. I love you. And also, I love you to Delia and Mama San. I love you to Meljed. I love you to Lizelle Pabualan in Malaysia. She's watching right now. I love you to Nila Basiba. Hi. I love you all. And thank you very much for joining with me. 32 minutes. Yeah. So thank you very much. And please take care. And especially the virus right now. Oh, no. And goodbye. And see you. I hope see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.